What's up, guys? So here it is, the 4820 on its glory. This is a 70-gallon tank, 20 inches high, 20 inches deep, 48 inches long. And this cabinet with the tank together weighs 350 pounds. And so we're talking about 175 pounds here and 175 pounds down here. So I want to get to this floating shelf up here that you guys been asking me questions about. This thing here, I put together for 50 bucks, IKEA product. And as you guys know, hanging light fixtures can get quite expensive, right? We're talking about $50 versus, $300 to $400. This here is just 3 pieces. Got the shelf itself, shelf support mount, and the screws that I use, or actually the drywall mounts that I use, were the metal ones. And those metal ones are rated 50 pounds of support each. So we're talking about 200 pounds of support on this guy. So I'm not too worried about him moving at all. And the light, Fluvo Spectrum 3.0, Fluvo hanging kit. And you guys can kind of see the ring, the screw ringer that I'm using, where the light hanging kit is hanging from. Pretty easy to put together. Just some lining up the hose, drilling small holes. I recommend doing that so that you don't split the actual wood itself. So, and the hardscape that I'm using, this is Manzanita. So far, I've been kind of just playing around with it. And, let me know what you guys think about it. I'd like to hear some feedback on the layout. If it should be, just a little bit of feedback here and there, and how the placement should be. Really appreciate that. And towards the bottom, I'm going to be using cereal stone right underneath the bottom part of the wood where it meets the substrate. And hopefully in about 2 to 3 days, I'll have the substrate in there, stones in there, wood on top, and get some feedback from you guys. So looking forward to that. So moving this way towards the cabinet, I want to talk about the cabinet itself. It's a pretty good, solid build. Pretty happy with it. But I think one thing they could have considered was at least 1 shelf. 2, even better. But that shelf you see right there, that's something that I had to custom build, and required some additional IKEA, support mounts. Pretty easy to put together, but not coming with at least 1 shelf. Pretty disappointing there, considering this thing costs about $400. So on this side there, that shelf was necessary because I want to place the auto dosing pump on top and the containers towards the bottom, so the liquids be drawn up into the pump itself and then into the tank. And on this side, got quite a bit of space. So the internals, canister, filter, CO2 tank, and just anything else that I might want to hide underneath to keep things out of way. So there it is. Thank you guys. Send me your feedback. I'd like to hear from you guys. And if you guys have any questions about more questions about the floating shelf light fixture, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help. All right, guys. See ya.